Hi friends, welcome back to my session. And before of this session, we had created one SQL MySQL database engine, and we had created one MySQL database engine. At the same time, we had connected to that particular database. So, and we had created one data table as well. So, for your sake of information, I will show it to you once again. Uh, I will open the SQL Log edition, and this is the database which I had created. So that is my first DB instance that is available now, and just open the database, and this is the endpoint. With the help of the endpoint only, I can be able to connect to that particular database. So just open it and create a new connection. My first test case. So as I have already done, just check the data one, and here I am going to create one of the database. The database name is student. Okay, just click on create, and the student database has been created. And in student database, just create tables. Just create table. The first column is roll number. It is integer. The next one is name of the student, that is var character, and the next one is a branch. Suppose if you think it is which branch he is associated with, that would be var character. Okay, so it is enough. So the table name is student info. Okay, in the student database, I'm going to create the table called the student info table. In this table, the following columns are there. Just click on save. Okay, here I need to mention by default everything I will be mention the length 20, 25, 6. Otherwise, just click on save. Automatically the table created successfully. Do you want to create more tables? No, one table is enough for me. Okay, just please remember how many tables we had created. Just only one table, that is just student table. Okay, and earlier what the table I have, the data one table, and if you click on here, just open this, I have one table, open table. In this table I am going to only this dummy data. Okay, if you want to delete this dummy data, you can delete, fine. You just need to, okay, fine. This is the way we are going to create the database and at the same time table. Okay, where is my student data? Here, that is a student database. In student database, I had created the student info table. If you want to check the table, just click here, the roll number, name, branch. Here there is no such kind of data. Suppose if you want edit roll number 1, student 1 branch, CSC. Okay, to student to ECE 3 student 3 triple E. Just to save. Here the save option is the save changes. It will be automatically saved. Okay, fine. And at the same time, the one more thing we just need to remember regarding the snapshots. What is snapshots? As you know, the snapshot. What is meant by snapshot? Snapshot is nothing but the backup of the data. Generally we are taking the backup of EC2 instances. At the same time we are going to take the backups of EBS volumes. So generally what is the purpose of a snapshot? Suppose if I accidentally lost any kind of data, suppose if I lost accidentally my EC2 instance has been crashed, accidentally my volume has been crashed. At that time, if I have the snapshot, associated snapshot, so by using that snapshot, I will recover the crashed things. That means whatever I had lost, I am going to recreate once. Okay, if the backup is available. Backup is nothing but a snapshot. Here, as discussed in the earlier classes, we have the two types of snapshots are available. The first one is the manual snapshot, and the second one is the automated snapshot. You had already seen it. While I am configured this database engine, I had configured the automated snapshot. Just I will show it once again. Okay, backup. Backup means for every the rotation period is 7 days, and the backup will be for every 9:30 means plus 5:30 means for every 3 o'clock it will automatically take the backup on every day. After 7 days it will automatically expire. Okay, fine. And just please have a quick look on this. Snapshots are instant level backups which can be create the backup of entire instance. Means it will not create the backup for the database, it will create the backup for the entire database instance. Means whatever the databases inside of this instance, automatically all will include in that particular backup. And as discussed earlier, the snapshots are two types: the automated snapshot and manual snapshot. So automated snapshot means I need to set up one time, I need to schedule. So based on the schedule, it will automatically create the snapshot on that particular interval of time. And the manual snapshot is nothing but whenever I need the snapshot, suppose suddenly one of my team member means called me and they informed me suddenly they are going to deploy some scripts in the database server. So before they are going to deploy the script, they need to they informed me to take the backup of those database instances. Accordingly, I will take, because of if they run the script, if there is chance, if it is a failure, then they will not able to record the data. So that's why before deploying any kind of risked scripts, first of all they asked admin to take the backup of those instances. Once the snapshot task has been completed, they are going to deploy the scripts. If it is success, they are going with the that accordingly. Otherwise, if there is any kind of issue they are facing, then automatically what they will do, they will recover the previous database instance with the help of the snapshot. Okay, and I will show it to you. Suppose if I want to take the manual snapshot right now, just go to action, select the database instance and go to here. There are different type of options. Just please have a look on it. Suppose if I want to convert to the multi-AZ deployment, right now it is the single DB instance in the single availability zone, and here there is an option to stop temporarily of database, to reboot the database, and I can delete. And earlier while I am configuring, I didn't set up any EC2 connection. If I want to set up it now, I can be able to set up the EC2 connection and set up the Lambda connection. Up to now we didn't have discussion about the Lambda, so in further classes I will let you know what is Lambda, how we are going to use the Lambda, everything we will discuss in the further classes. And replica is nothing but the replication. Whatever the content which is available in this database, if I want to replicate the same, means mirror, if I want to mirror the same, I am going to create the replica. And here the read replica means it will be created in the read mode only. Okay, and there are different types of options available here. So here I am going to take the snapshot. Suppose if I click on the snapshot, okay, just click the DB instance. For which instance I am going to take the backup? My first DB instance, and the snapshot name I make it as a snapshot 1. Okay, just take the snapshot. So automatically the snapshot will be created for the DB instance which I had created. The DB instance name is my first DB instance. If you go to the snapshots, go to the manual, the snapshot 1, it is not yet created, it will it is in the process. Once it has been completed, it will show it is available, the status will be available. Okay, and suppose this is the process to create the manual snapshot, and while we configure the database instance, we can schedule the automated snapshot. Okay, and once the snapshot has been created, suppose and at the same time while we creating database instance, automatically one snapshot will be created. So this is the system snapshot. Okay, I didn't create it manually. For this manual, actually the test one has been created manually, means through automated snapshot, but the system snapshot has been created without my involvement, while at the time of creation of database instance, the system will automatically take one backup. That is nothing but the system snapshot. Rest of everything will be manual. Okay, and suppose today morning one snapshot has been created. By today afternoon, what happened? Suddenly the database has been crashed. At that time, what I will do, by using the snapshot which has been created on the today morning, I'm going to restore the mission. Just select the snapshot, click on action, restore snapshot. So once you click on the restore snapshot, you want to create the database engine in the same MySQL? Yes, the MySQL, as I had created the MySQL database engine, so that's why it is showing the database engine is MySQL community only. And right now, are you still want to create the single DB instance or multi as a DB cluster? I am going to create the single DB instance only. And DB instance identifier name. Identifier name is backup restore 1. Okay, instance burstable classes, whatever the options which I had selected for the previous database instance, the same I will be selected. And default, okay, everything will be default. Public access I will be enabled, and here choose existing my RDS SG. Okay, additional configuration 3306, everything will be done. And additional configuration, the database, okay. So everything I had taken the default. Just if you click on restore DB, backup restore 1, so I will must only letters, digits, hyphens. Okay, fine. I am just click on restore DB. I think it will be created. So restore 1 snapshot will be created. Like this, we are going to restore the missions from the snapshot. Suppose I have one query. What I will do, actually today morning one snapshot has been created for my production database instance. Then after that, at a particular time of, suppose after 1 o'clock, some script has been deployed, and after that some of the data has been deleted. Some junior employee, suppose some fresher employee by mistakenly has deleted some of the data. But from morning to up to afternoon, there is some kind of data has been entered, but I didn't take any snapshot for those instances. At that time, what I will do, if I created the database instance from the snapshot, whatever the data which has been entered from morning to afternoon, I am going to lose the data. But as per my requirement, whatever the data which has been created till that particular time, suppose she just now deleted data, but before 10 minutes everything will be fine. So after 10 minutes, suppose if she deleted by 1:30, I need the backup at 1:20. Means if I take the backup, if I will be able to restore the mission at that 1:20 p.m. of time, then I will get all those data. So how that will be possible? By using the snapshot that will be possible? No, because of the snapshot consists of data whichever it has been entered up to the morning only. So from morning to afternoon, whatever the data which has been created, I didn't have the snapshot. So at that time, the one more service, the point in time recovery. Okay, the point in time recovery will be able to restore the time at that particular of time. Suppose just create the database instance, go to action, okay, restore point in time. Okay, if you use this option, what it will be displayed? Last disturbable means 5 plus 5:30 means 10:30. Okay, and if I want to custom date time, here I need to mention the date, I need to mention the exact time, and the database engine. As usual, it will be displayed MySQL database engine only, because of I am going to create the MySQL database engine from the MySQL. Okay, the license model, okay, and the database instance name, I need to mention the database instance name, everything I need to configure. So once after that, if I just click on create, at that particular of time, whatever the data which is available on that particular database instance, all the data will be recovered. So this is the process we need to follow in the process of taking the backups. Okay, the backup is very crucial. Here the backup will be called as how we call as the snapshots. That will be automated snapshot and manual snapshot. If I want to take the backup of any system at that particular interval of time, I am going to use the service called point in time recovery. With the help of the point in time recovery, just please have a look. With the help of the point in time recovery, based on the time, whatever the time which is required is, but before enabling the point in time recovery, we must and should enable the snapshot. So if without enabling the automated snapshot, there will be no possibility to create the point in time recovery option. Suppose without enabling the automated snapshot, if I create my database instance, I can't be able to get the PIT recovery option. Okay, just please remember this. So this is all about the database instance and the snapshots. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Thank you for joining my session. Bye bye. We'll meet up in the next class with the new topic. Bye bye.